Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Willis Talk in Salem, Oregon. And we're visiting the ABC Music Company, existing since 1961, located on 263 Chemeketa Street. 263 Chemeketa Street. Let's take a look at the hours. Only closed on Sundays. Let's go on in and take a look at all they offer.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Friendly staff already.
Hey. Charge for that though.
Oh, there's a charge.
Yeah.
Pretty song?
You know, like in I'm all charged up.
Yeah. Wow. I've been finding a lot of nice little stomps right here in the beginning of Salem.
You're not from Salem?
I am. And I just have been exploring it recently. Showing my YouTube audience what we have here. Promoting the local businesses. And this is a nice place. Xylophone even.
Something that you might not see that we do is, we rent band instruments, violins, flutes, clarinets, saxophones, all that stuff.
Are you recording?
Do you?
Now?
Yes.
My wife's beautiful.
Always get that in there. That's good. Yes, he really believes his wife is beautiful, and that is good. Do you have a business card that I could put in with my promotion for your business?
We've got a real homespun kind of thing here that can function as a business card.
Oh, cool.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you can write whatever you want on it. But
nice.
all the info that counts is right there at the top. In fact,
I don't know if you want to hear the entire
Check this out.
story of this business, but
Sure. I got time if you got the dime.
Yeah, well, this building was purchased by my grandfather in the early 1900s. And he had a hardware store here. It was called Square Deal Hardware. And when my grandfather was getting up in years, my mom and dad, got married, and my dad was, during World War II, he was in the, I think he was in the Army Air Corps, but his specialty was with weapons. He repaired guns, machine guns, and sighting in guns, and all that kind of stuff.
One of the major lifebloods to keeping a war going.
Right. But after the war was over, and my mom and dad ended up getting, meeting and getting married, my grandfather was really excited because hunting was big in Oregon. And so he brought him into the business, and they expanded a little bit. When I was a little boy, there was a gun rack here, with all kinds of weapons, because people were hunting deer and moose and whatnot. But from being in the war and being around guns and firing guns, and in those days nobody wore hearing protection, my dad started to go deaf and had to, by that time my grandfather had passed away, and they needed a way to support our family, and my mom was a musician and had a friend in Portland that had a music store, and ended up, he encouraged her to start a store, a music store here. And for a short time, the store was called Square Deal Hardware and Music. And then eventually, when they determined that the music was going to be a success, they liquidated their hardware, and it became ABC Music.
Nice. Nice family thing.
Yeah, there's a picture over here. I don't know.
You lead the way.
Yeah. This is the picture that appeared in the Statesman Journal when my mom and dad opened their business. And interestingly enough, that supporting post right there is this supporting post right here. So.
Ah, I see.
And, you know, we carry a wide variety of stuff for anything from clarinet reeds, tenor sax reeds, tenor saxes, trumpets, flutes, all kinds of guitars, ukuleles. We do drums. One of the newest things that we just got in is this electronic drum set, which is really cool. Sounds killer. And we also do we started carrying keyboards. We have nice weighted action electric piano that we've sold a number of.
Nice.
So, and we're also...
And that's pretty reasonable for that.
Yeah, it is. And we're also a dealer for a company that builds guitars in Oregon, Breedlove. And they're quite popular too. Beautiful woods. One of their things that they're really known for is their myrtlewood guitars, which they use Oregon myrtlewood on. And this guitar right here is quite beautiful. The back of it too.
I can tell. My grandmother used to have guitars.
Yeah. Nice myrtlewood guitar. Very good sounding.
Nice.
And we do.
You have a very wonderful business here.
Well, we've tried to, maintain it. My son-in-law works with me, Dan, and we have a repairman. We do repairs on instruments, string instruments. We also have a guy that does, repairs band instruments too, if people need that.
The one thing I heard though, but I bet you can, get sheet music.
These days, we have an on-demand sheet music. When someone comes in, Dan can go to the Hal Leonard website. The person, chances are their catalog is huge. Chances are they're going to have that song there. The person can select what key they want it in.
Wow.
So if they need if their voice is higher, lower, and we print it right out here. And that's how sheet music it is now. When I was a little boy back in the 60s, working in my folks' music store, you had to carry racks of sheet music to have, all different tastes. But nowadays, you just pull it up, print it out, and they can instantly have their music.
Wow.
So
we have so advanced.
Yes, we have.
Speaking of advancements, seen a TV program the other day. Real or fake, or how easy is it for them to actually use a microphone to make people sound like those robots and everything else?
I'm sure that there are like processors. I mean, we have processors that we sell, some for vocalists, and also a lot of processors, and pedals for guitars to make, change sounds. And sometimes you can, like if you want to make your voice sound really, fuzzed out, distorted, you could plug your microphone into a distortion pedal and sing through it. Sometimes people that are into recording, they'll try to come up with a new sound, something more modern. They'll do that kind of stuff.
Kind of like the old Transformers.
Yeah, you could use a fuzz tone on your voice to get that kind of a sound.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I'm quite sure that my audience of Salem and Kaiser will enjoy your.
Sure.
And it might bring you some extra business.
Sure. We would love to have some new customers. We pride ourselves on, our knowledge of the instruments that we sell and service after the sale too. So, and we have financing available for people that need that. So try to help everybody we can.
Everybody ought to try to learn something musical once in their lifetime.
Sure.
I don't need to play it.
You have yourself a wonderful day, sir.
Thank you for working on it.
And that is the end of another wonderful Willis Talk. Stay tuned for more Willis Talk and more exciting shops in the wonderful world of Salem.